Alright, here's another update with what I've been working on. It's been a while, so figured I'd release another one. First things first, I fixed the aspect ratio to be more like the original Doom. If you look at my last video, you might notice that the Doom is not as wide horizontally. It goes with a lot of textures too. For whatever reason, the original Brutal Doom had a weird ratio that wasn't 1:1 with the pixel scaling or whatever they wanted to call it, so I fixed that. Made more updates to all the textures in map 10. This is similar to what I showed off last time. Bars in here work. These monsters immediately aggro now correctly. Kill them, it drops it down. I updated these textures. Added little lighting effects to those. Draws out the lights on the eyes more. Fix the doors. Textures here. Fix the lighting. These smaller lights was something I fixed. I don't know if I hit on that last time. Moved some of the bodies around. Fixed this. This wasn't working for whatever reason. When you were standing here, you couldn't see the fire, so I fixed that. Got all these textures all sharp and nice looking. Ground's all nice and sharp. Added some more dead people. Again, fix the lighting in here with these. It actually reflects and looks good. There's still a lot of changes I need to make, like the key's supposed to be visible here, but it's not. I have to add lighting to here still. Forgot about that one. Dynamic lighting. But fix this a little bit, drop down the, it was way down here before. I might tweak it a little bit more too. It goes kind of high. But I was having issues with it it looked funky. I fixed this stair too. This before here wouldn't, you couldn't run up this side like this. So I made it more user friendly. Monsters still spawn with the little pentagrams. That's about it for this level. All the water's updated, higher resolution, all the bars. So for the most part, this level is done with the AI textures. I still have some tweaking to do with like lining stuff up, like this here doesn't line up, but I figured I'd get further along with trying to get more maps done so I can actually have a release. So map 11, showed a little bit off in the last video too, but didn't explain anything. This is a prime example. It looks way different if you look at my last video. But all these textures are updated. Floor, ground, and here, everything. I need to fix this so it's not bleeding through the walls, but that's minor. Added dynamic lighting to all the doors so they glow. The colors, the appropriate colors that they need to. Looks pretty good, I think. Added these back in, just little visual effects to the map that wasn't in the original Brutal Doom version. Fixed some of the gore assets that were here. Updated this one a little bit. Fixed the blood, it was like stretched way over. Again, there's more assets that were not there before. The door is now correctly open as a split door. It was half and half. They weren't working before. More assets. This, I fixed all the lighting in here. This was a different texture. The lighting was all bad. Now it actually shows lighting based on these pillars. I think these pillars should be a little lower here, but I'll mess with those another time. Not game breaking. But yeah, all the lighting's done in this level. All the textures are done. I still need to add lighting to like stuff like this. There was a pathway through here, you could see through here. I need to fix stuff like that, but again, it's not game breaking, and I want to get the textures done first so people can actually play them and let me know if they have issues. All the textures are done in here. All AI textures. More lighting. I added torches in here too to add lighting onto the doors. The secret is these were bleeding through, so it helps hide that. But I also had to fix these because he didn't have these pillars. This is more like what Doom 64 looked like. I made it more true to the original there and over here. I think he just had these candelabras standing here on the ground. So fixed that as well. All these textures are updated. Fixed the lighting too. There was an issue with this is, if you don't know, it's a 3D floor, and the lighting wasn't matching up. You can see it kind of here where this is darker and this is lighter here. I haven't messed with this yet just because this breaks away when you shoot that wall, which needs to be an open. But yeah, more stuff to mess with. More lighting in here. Looks pretty good. Added that back too. Yeah, that door opens with another switch, and that's basically this level, because this is the end over here. It teleports you to. Yeah, I like how these AI textures actually look really good in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think, so I can see if I'm on the right track. Still have some stuff like this needs to be realigned and stuff like that, but again, that's not game breaking, and I would rather get all the textures done. That was map 11, and then map 12 was the one that also had a ton of textures to mess with. So I had a lot of the gore back up on the ridge there to make it look more hellish. This was the prime example of one of the ones that it looked off with the 1-to-1 scaling I was talking about at the very beginning. So I fixed that, added more appropriate lighting in there. All these textures are updated. Came out pretty good. IMO fixed this teleporter. It wasn't doing the blinky thingy. So now it's correctly activated. It fades in and out. All new textures in here. All new textures in here. New textures there. Ground textures, wall textures are all done. I added this light back in, that our flame, I guess, with lighting. He had the, it was more like the big torches, like a big bright flame. But I prefer the original. It gives a yellow glow, a little more ominous, I think. Plus it looks like the original, so I like that. Added these lightings, they were on the ground, raised them back up like they were in the original. Raised that one back up, kept that one green. I like it because there's a Hell Knight in there. It goes with the green that he has. All these textures are updated. Fixed some alignments on this stuff. Fixed the torches here. FYI, when you play it, there's a secret exit here when you can get to that. Fix that. I have to change this. This whole setup is a little different. The exit sign's up here instead of on the side. So that's not game breaking, but I will fix it, make it more like the original. My goal is to make everything as close to the original as Doom 64 with like minor tweaks. Tweaks to lighting, tweaks to like sound effects and stuff like that, just to make it creepier. Yeah. Update it all in here. Lighting on the doors is working right. Shows on the gloves. Fix this. Textures, textures, textures. Let's see, what else can I show off in here? The bar is updated. And just a general overview of all the textures that have been updated. We can go in here, I guess. I fixed this too. This was it's like a pentagram looking thing, but it was just one solid color before, so I made it actually, in the original it's actually white and this room's a lot brighter, but I think it looks pretty cool like this. When you have the red effect, you stand in it, your hands are red. You can see the effect going around it. I think it looks cool, but you know, what do I know? Fixed all this. It actually glows now. Triggers work as they should. And yeah, that will allow you to eventually come over here to the exit. That works like it should. And that's that level. That's about what I've been working on right now. There are a lot of different textures. I'm trying to show as much as I can. I still have to do tweaks like this. This transition is rough. The lighting just doesn't match. So I still need to tweak stuff like this, but that's on my list of not groundbreaking, so not a huge deal. Yeah, I'm trying to get all the textures done, because those are going to be static. All the switches work, the lighting works. Another art where the flame is the old school flame, the original Doom 64 style. And some of the custom ones. This is the one that moves, I believe. Maybe? Yeah, he's twitching. Yeah. That's all the textures I have for now. Fix the lighting in there. Yeah. That's been the majority of the time spent. I think it's going to start getting quicker because a lot of these textures in this level I've noticed are used in later levels. So I won't have to update them again. You know, like these walls and this bloody wall and stuff like that. And you know, now that they're updated once, I'm good. But there were a lot of textures in this map. There's still little tweaks I need to do, but that will come in time. Maybe different versions once I release a final version. I also want to make a large yellow light, I think, but for now I'm keeping these torches because it's more of a, the original has more of a yellow glow like this with a old school big torch. But yeah, that's where I'm standing now. That's what I have. Overall, I'm pretty happy. Some of the textures could use a little tweaking, but I think so far the AI has done a great job updating everything as it should. Again, it's a 4 times scaling AI texture. So eventually I would like to do 8 times to see if I can get even sharper resolution. But for now, it's looking pretty good. Again, let me know what you think in the comments. And if you have any questions, please feel free to PM me or catch me on my Twitch stream and ask away. Thanks for checking in, and hope to have a final release in the near future. Or actually a first version release, a playable version. So, thanks again. Catch you next time.